He took Adam, the first person who was ever alive on this planet, and in that first person, every human being that ever came afterwards was in that person. Because that first Adam, the first human being that was created out of dust, blood ran in him. And that blood produced other kids. Today, the same thing happens. We pass our blood along to our children. It's a simple story. The first man and a woman had children. Their blood went on and on and on, and all of us here are from the same, literally from the same blood. It's all the same in all of us. The fact that there are different blood types, that doesn't matter. It's still blood. It's one blood out of one man. And it passed on. So what Christ did, so he wouldn't have to take every single human and put him on the cross. He just took one. Because everyone else is a descendant of that one man. So therefore, the children of that one man are that one man. They're one flesh. We are all one flesh. One flesh in Adam. So he took that one flesh Adam and he put him inside of him and he crucified him once and for all. And you had nothing to do with it. You weren't even in dreams of your parents yet. Your parents weren't even anybody's dreams yet. So this was his will, not ours. He just did this. This is a historical fact. He took all of humanity, put every single person into him, took the burden, took all the sins of that one man. Because remember, all the different sins that people did are a result of that one sin that was in the beginning. The rest of sins, they're just the fruits. So he took that one sin, took that one person, put Adam into himself, and killed him. So that man would be no more. And was resurrected a new being, a new Adam, second Adam. Try number 2. Try number 2 succeeded. He's the eternal one. He was victorious. He never sinned. Not a single time. Was tempted the same way, had the same similar path, but was victorious. So he was resurrected because death didn't have power over him because he had no sin. Whereas the first man, death had power over him. It kept him in hell. He couldn't get out of there because sin was there. Christ also went into hell, just like Adam, but came out because he had no sin and death could not keep him. The law didn't work with this guy. You see, the word of God that said, if you do this, you will die, did not keep him because he didn't do this. And even though he died, he was resurrected. You see? So the death was different. So he died, went into hell, and came out and resurrected a new being. And everyone now born of him is the same as him, is of the same blood, which is not fleshly, but the blood of Christ, which is heavenly, which is perfect, which is blameless, which is sinless. Everyone born of him, everyone who believes that you were there, is born again. And that's God's choice. He is the one who chooses who gets the ears to hear this message. Because billions of people read the Bible, but only a few actually hear this. That this is about the cross and being on the cross and being resurrected. Billions of people have read the Bible and never heard this message in such a way that it's sunk in. If you heard this and you understand this with your mind, that means you were chosen to be born again, if you wanted to. Now it's up to you. And so if you have this faith in you, you're born. You can cry, you can run, you can do all kinds of things. But it's not about your emotions or your experiences or your life. It's about that faith. If you have it, then grow in it. If you don't get it, then get it. Just get it and believe it and live like you are a new man, like you've been resurrected. And you have nothing to do with lies and an untruth, which we've been talking about today. And new people walk like this. They see untruth and they step away from it. Remember, those who are born of Him have two signs. First one, God knows who you are. He begot you, right? And the second one, you step away from all iniquity. You cannot step away from all iniquity and untruth if you are not born again. You can try, but you will fail again and again and again and again. It'll be like a broken record. And when we wonder sometimes, why does this person, our brother, keeps trying and then falling, keeps trying and falling? It's like the same old thing. They keep on repeating it. It's like a broken record, right? Or they step on the same rake again that hits them in the head. Again and again. It's like, are you stupid? No, folks, it's not stupidity. It's not the person. It's just that they weren't born again yet. Nature in them keeps producing the same old fruit. It's like looking at a pear tree and saying, what's wrong with this tree? It keeps on producing pears. Is this a stupid tree? No, it's a pear tree. It's actually supposed to. How do I know if I was born again or not? This is a simple question. If you have faith in you that you have been crucified and resurrected with Christ and born again with Him, then that faith in you is a new man. If you find that faith in you, that you were there on the cross, and you've died for sin, you have died for the law, you have died for this world, you have died for yourself, you have died for the flesh, you have died for this phenomena called this world. And you were born again, you've been crucified with Him in Christ, you were there in Him, with Him on the cross, you believe that that happened. He put you in there even though you didn't exist physically yet. But He put all humanity into Him, and you were there, and you were crucified with Him, but also as you died with Him, you also resurrected in Him, because He resurrected. If you have that faith in you, that faith, that word in you, is a new person. That just needs to grow now. That faith just simply needs to grow. Now, you can cry, you can laugh, you can walk, you can fly, you can do anything you want. But it's a matter of that faith, not your feelings or your own image, how an adult should be, always happy and always joyous. To always be happy and joyous, that takes some growth, people. Look at your own kids. Are they always smiling and happy? No. They have all kinds of things, all kinds of emotions. They are happy, they are sad, they are hungry, they are playful. Sometimes they're angry. They get all kinds of emotions, but they still exist. In fact, that's the point. They're alive. They have all of these different things. They are alive. You don't doubt, oh, I'm not sure if my kid exists because they're sad today. They're not experiencing happiness. They must not be human. Next time, think about that, your son. When he's not happy, say, you're not human. You weren't born for me, you don't exist. Come happy, then you'll exist for me. It's absurd, right? So emotions or what we experience is one thing. But this seed in us is the Word. Remember, the Word is the seed from which we are born. The Word about what? That we were crucified and resurrected. That's it. Those who believe that and grow in that faith exist. They exist. Those who don't believe that don't exist. Those who doubt have yet to be born, have yet to receive the faith. So just a simple reminder. So now you be the judge whether you're born again or not. It's a simple question, actually. If you have faith in you, you are born. But it must be the clean faith, the faith that Christ brought, not some joke.